Meaning that they deceive, man. Only thing you could do is flee and turn back to something, right? Go ahead.
For I will bring the
Let me see. Calamity
of Esau,
right,
upon him.
Right, so the Lord said that He gonna bring the calamity of Esau upon him, man. Teaching salvation to Esau, man, is crazy. Right? The Lord said that He gonna bring the calamity of them upon them, man. Right? And it's clear that the Lord gonna bring this upon these people, man. Right? It's clear that the Lord gonna destroy these people, man. Right? Go ahead. Wait, hold on. It's 3 weeks in a row, man. But it happened every week, man. We get at least a siren because this is the message, man. It's being brought out, man. Like Sons of Dungeons would say, message. Yeah. That's what happened every week, man, when the word coming out, man. And especially in a stronger, in a warmer months, man. It's a lot more craziness going on. Even though that was just an ambulance, man, you never know. That could be somebody that got stabbed or shot, man. Right? People start getting a little nice out and people start going crazy, man. I remember the day in Niagara Falls, it was 60 degrees out, and we had a shooting in Niagara Falls, man. Immediately. And they waited till the nighttime because evil happened in the nighttime, man. That's why I say that they are the children of the night because they wicked, man. Right? But continue on.
The time that I will visit him.
Right? And it's saying this is the time that the Most High will visit him when He's going to bring their calamity upon them, right? Go ahead.
If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes?
Right? So the Most High said, if grape gatherers come to thee by night, will they not leave a little bit of grapes, man? Right? Because according to the law, you could take grapes from the tree, man. But you can't overfill yourself with them grapes, man. Esau don't operate like that, man. Right? Keep on going.
If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough.
What chapter you in? 49. Jeremiah 49. Okay. I had to remember that. Go ahead. Keep on going.
But I have made Esau bare.
So the Most High made Esau bare, man. Right? Meaning that they is desolate damn near, man. And right now, I think they had 8% of the world's population from 2020 or something like that. It wasn't 2020, but it might have been 2000, right? Where they was at 34%. So in 25 years, man, these people then lost the majority of they people, man. They continuing to fall, man. Right? Go ahead.
I have uncovered his secret places. And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled.
Right.
And his brethren. And his neighbor.
Right.
And he is not.
So the Bible say that he spoiled him, his brethren, his neighbor, and he is not. Actually, Elder, you give me Obadiah verse 18, right? Because the Lord spared, he spoiled them. He brought them to desolation. He brought them to nothingness, man. Right? That's what the Bible is saying here, man. Right? His brethren, and they even say in some versions, I think, that he even did his nephews and his sons this way, man. Right? Because the men of Esau ain't no way they could be saved, man. To teach the salvation to Esau is crazy, man. Right now, if you're going to teach salvation to the other nations, oh well, man. Right? It ain't no scripture that could deny or refute that the nations is going to be in the kingdom with us. That's the narrative they pushing, is that the other nations is going to be in the kingdom, which is understandable, man. They're going to be servants, man. But Esau not going to be in there, man. Right? They want to get Amos 9:3, I think it is, man. I might be quoting the wrong scripture, but that they going to be in our kingdom serving us, man. Which is crazy, man. Right? Because, and say as in the days of David, so shall the Lord return Esau and the nations to us. But that ain't, and I'm roughly paraphrasing that, man. But that ain't saying that Esau gonna be in our servitude, man. Keep on going here, man. Right?
Leave thy fatherless child.
It says, accept your fatherless children, because the fathers be the ones that be teaching hate, man. It be the fathers that's teaching hate, man. heavy and everything with the camera and everything because it's very windy, man. But we just gonna try our best to get this going, man. I've been saying on my YouTube videos that I'm gonna be recording the live camps more, man. So I'm making an effort, man, to do so. Right? So bear with me, man. It's the spring. We getting some better weather, man. And as the weather get better, the video's gonna get better, man. But we doing what we gotta do, still out here putting in this work with or without the camera, man. Right? So just bear with us, right? But he says leave the fatherless children, right? Go ahead.
I will preserve them alive.
And that word preserve basically means He gonna spare them. He gonna keep them. Right? That's what it means. He gonna keep the fatherless children, man. Right? Go ahead.
And let thy widows trust in me.
And he says, let your widows or your husbandless women trust in them. Right? So we can't deny that the widows and the fatherless children who don't got the men corrupting their minds and their lives is gonna have a chance. Right? And it ain't saying no Edomite gonna make it and X, Y, and Z, but it's saying that they gonna still get a small little chance, man. Cause how many of their households, man, don't got fathers in the house, man? That's a black thing. They always say we ain't got fathers in our house. Right? And even though in America it's a higher rate of fatherless homes in the white neighborhoods, they just want to push it on the black neighborhoods. Just be like, this is what it is with the black people, man. Right. But it's actually not even true. It's a high statistic, right? But it's not as bad as they would say it is, man.
They say our marriage percentages is way higher than other races.
Right.
They don't tell you that.
And the craziest part is 9 times out of 10, they be saying that our men don't marry our women, man. But it's actually crazy that we marry our women at the highest rate, man. And then they trying to push this agenda for mixed race, man. They want you to grab a white thing, man. Then why don't they push that you get you an Indian girl or a Chinese girl, right? Or something else, man. Right, and that's a fact. But they wouldn't let us understand that we supposed to get these other nations because they want to preserve their race, man. They want to be able to get our women, and they want our men to get their women so they can have children, man. Cause we got the fruitful gene, man. We can have seeds, man. But they need a fruitful womb like a black woman to have some children, man. They need good sperm from a black man to have children, man. To populate their nation, man. Without us, man, they running at an 8% rate right now, man. And this ain't a bash of Esau, Kim, man, or nothing like that. But we just being honest, man. This is the false doctrine that might deceive the very elect, man. We gotta understand that it ain't no saving these people, man. Now the widows and the fatherless children, the Bible clearly say that it's a chance for them, man. But that don't say that they get spared out of America. Give me Revelation chapter 18. Right, go ahead, Elder.
Obadiah what?
Obadiah verse 18. Verse? Yeah, it's only one chapter. Go ahead. Right, so actually, jump up to verse 15. Give me verse 15.
For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
So it say that the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen, man. All these heathen gonna get to work, man. Right, go ahead.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
As they did, it shall be done unto thee, man. The Arabs was the number one people who had us in a slave trade, man. You think they gonna get away with that? Right? They still living prosperously off of that. If you look at the what is it? UAE, what is that? What's the number one place in the Arab nations? What is it called? Dubai. If you look at Dubai, man, Dubai still run off of slavery, man. To this day, they do their slavery out of Congo, if I'm not mistaken, man.
Think about it. How did they grow so fast? 25, 30 years ago, it wasn't even there.
Right, and then look at the gold and everything that they got there, man. That comes from the west coast, man, of Africa, right? Which is our people.
Working for nothing.
Right, and they still got a high rate of slavery over there, man. right? So this, and then when they call us, when we in their land, man, they call us dirty names and stuff, man. They call us less than. So as they had done unto us, so shall it be done unto them. All right, go ahead, Elder.
And their reward shall be upon their own head.
And their reward gonna be upon their own head. They gonna receive what they give, man. Right? Keep on going, Elder.
For as ye have trampled upon the mighty,
Right?
so shall all the heathens be consumed.
Right? So this is going into the Idumeans, man. Esau. Right? As they have drinking upon the holy mountain, right? As they have spoiled and polluted the land of Israel, right? And our holy land, man. Right? Because Israel, that little, what they call the state of Israel, that ain't even the whole thing, man. When you get into what we get and what we inherited, man, it's going to be crazy, man. That little slither of land that they got, man, ain't nothing compared to the land of milk and honey, man. The land of milk and honey going to be great, man. Great is the day of day of Jezreel, man. Right? When the day of Israel come around, man, it's going to be great, man. Right? We actually seeing the Lord deal with that place right now too, man. Because he putting hellfire over there, man. Right? Iran just started throwing bombs all crazy over there, man. So he is using the Arabs to do a little bit of his work over there, man. Right? But that ain't nothing. And then another thing the brother was talking about was that the crows was going all over Israel, right? And that's clear. The crows is covering the land of Israel, man. Right? The crows is all over that place. Right? And then with the crows coming in, that's usually a sign of death. Crows and death are synonymous pretty much, man. Right? And the brothers, I hate to talk, I'm not going to mention them by name, man, but the brothers said that this was the great sacrifice of the Lord. The great sacrifice of the Lord don't come by the heathen, man. The great sacrifice of the Lord in Ezekiel 38 and 39, that come from the Lord himself, man. Nobody gonna be doing no fighting when the Lord had that great sacrifice in Ezekiel 38 and 39, man. Go ahead.
What's that when all these bodies are dead? These bodies?
Yeah, that's in Ezekiel 38 and 39. And that's when we is in the land. A lot of people won't make that association that we in the land during that time, but that's when we gonna be in the land. That's an exact mirroring of Revelation, the 20th chapter, man. Revelation 20, Ezekiel 38 and 39, those two events are the same thing, in my opinion, man. Through the Spirit, I see that it's the same thing, man. Because throughout the Bible, man, you need to have 2 or 3 witnesses, and those are the witnesses for each other, Ezekiel and John the Revelator, man. That's what we're seeing in those chapters, man. Right? And people will say, nah, this ain't what it's talking about, so on and so forth. But I firmly believe that's what it's talking about. Over here, that's what I believe. Right? And it's so clear to me, man. So when you say that that's a sacrifice of the Lord, the great sacrifice of the Lord, you're going off with that, man. Right? And I don't have no ill will towards brothers to be mentioning what they be talking about on Facebook, man. This is just fuel for the lesson. There's no hate in my heart for the brothers over there, man. It's all love for all Israel, no matter what you teach. As long as you're keeping the commandments and enduring until the end, man, it's all love for you, man. Right? But we're not going to let folly, misinterpretation of the scripture strive in these days, man.
Right.
We got to have the truth set us free, man. Right? So keep on going.
They shall drink, and they shall swallow.
Right? So the other nations, technically, this is kind of what it's going into. They're going to drink and they're going to swallow, right? Go ahead.
And swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
So they're going to be as though they have not been. This is talking about the nation of Edom, man. They're going to come in, the other nations, they're going to blow this place to smithereens, man. When I was in Niagara Falls, man, I was getting a lamb for Passover because it's the 10th day, man, right? I was getting a lamb, and on my way, man, over on Hyde Park by Tim Hortons in Niagara Falls, man, they was having the No Kings protest, man. The signs on the street, they was having off with his head. That's what one of the signs said. They talking about killing their own president, man. These people want their own people dead, man.
They have one downtown here.
Right, they did. Come on, man. So this is a cumulative effort. Everybody want Donald Trump dead, man. Everybody want him gone, right? But he ain't going nowhere, man. Y'all voted this man in, and you know who wasn't out there standing in solidarity with these people? The black man. Cause we know ain't nothing gonna change with a little bit of no king protest, man. You gotta go in there and take off his head yourself, man. And that ain't happening because y'all went in there in January 6th a few years ago, man, and y'all ain't getting nothing done. Y'all just was in there taking pictures and stuff, man.
On this side that time.
Right.
Jake at home.
Right. And every time we be in the house, chilling. We ain't gonna stand with y'all and say no president, man. Right? Y'all the ones who issued the system to vote in the president, man. Y'all the ones that set up this system. Now y'all eating the fruit of y'all doings, man.
Right.
Y'all don't want the man that y'all voted for?
Right.
And y'all was saying y'all gonna get this man out the office, man, with Biden, and now y'all got Trump back in there, man.
Right.
Now y'all don't want him no more. How double-minded these people are as a nation, man.
Right.
You wanted them back, now y'all got them back. And this time it's worse than the first.
Running it just like a business.
Right.
To the ground.
But y'all don't want no king. What y'all gonna do? Y'all take him out, y'all not gonna replace him? So, y'all don't want to replace the president. Y'all supposed it constitutionally given right. Right? Like I be seeing on Facebook, everybody be on the sidewalk. I'm just recording, practicing my constitutionally protected right. Right? How you gonna get it with that, man, if you don't want the president who was institutionalized by the Constitution, man?
Right.
But this who y'all want, man. Y'all gonna be swallowed up, man. Y'all double-minded. Look at this. Oh, they ain't got their sirens on, but they got their lights on. Like I said, man, it's that time of year, man. That's what be happening. So they just eating up their fruit of their own doing, man. Did I have you getting something?
You ain't telling me what shit.
Okay, Revelation, we gonna get that. All right, come on, keep on going, Elder.
That's what I did on that.
Keep on going. What verse is that?
17 now.
We're gonna go down to 18. Keep on going to 17 though.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire,
Right?
and the house of Joseph a flame.
So it says the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Judah shall be a flame. So this is basically saying that we gonna be kindling in these people, man. Right after this get burned up, man. When we get out of here, man. Right? Then we gonna get the work done, man. Keep on going.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
Right, and it says Esau gonna be for stubble, man. Being tread upon. Nothing, man. Right, go ahead.
And they shall kindle and devour them.
And it says we gonna kindle and devour. Devour in the Hebrew means to consume, means to destroy, means to be nothing, man. Right? That's what that's going into. If I'm not mistaken, that's a call in the Hebrew. Right? Which means that they're gonna be utterly wasted, man. Right? Go ahead.
And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau.
So it says it's not gonna be any remaining of the house of Esau.
For the Lord has spoken.
It's the Most High that spoke this, man. We can't get around that. When did the Lord change his mind to get them in the kingdom, man?
Right.
Right? When did the Lord change his mind, man? Right? I gotta get this real quick. This Isaiah 55, verse 11.
Bring it out.
So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So the Lord said this directly to the Edomites, man.
Right.
Give me verse 1 in Obadiah real quick.
Verse 1.
Right?
The vision of Obadiah.
Uh-huh.
Thus saith the Lord.
Right?
God concerning Edom.
So this is thus saith the Most High God. The word that came out of the Most High God mouth shall not return void. So this is thus saith the Most High God concerning Edom. Unto he sent it. This is who he sent this to, man. How you gonna send this to the people and then be like, oh wait, I changed my mind? Did the Lord God, change not? Let me get that, right? That's in, if I'm not mistaken, it's in Malachi. So this is Malachi chapter 3, verse 6.
Bring it up.
For I am Yahweh, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. It says that he gonna devour and consume Esau. When did he change his mind? The Bible don't contradict itself. So to be teaching, like we started in Matthew 24, this video gonna be ain't gonna have the first verse that we got, man. But in Matthew 24 and 24, it says there shall arise false Christ, man. False sense of salvation, man. Where do we get this false sense of salvation that the Edomites can get salvation, man? Or not the Edomite man, right? The Edomite son, the Edomite cousin, the Edomite nephew, right? The Edomite wives, right? It says the widow and the fatherless. They the only ones that get a chance, man. We could see clear as day in the Bible, so how we teaching that they could be saved, man? And how we teaching anybody else is going to be saved out of America except for the children of Israel, man? Elder, give me Isaiah 14, right? Isaiah 14 and 1, right? Go ahead, what you got? Revelation 1 and 1, or 18 and 1.
Revelations 18 and 1.
Bring it out.
And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power.
Right, so this angel coming down from heaven got great power. This is talking about Babylon, man. Go ahead.
And the earth was lightening with the glory.
Right, go down to verse 4 for me.
Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
So we got to come out of America, man. Come out of the mindset, right, of America, of Babylon, man. Right, that we be not partakers of her sins, man.
That's right.
Because what we got coming up, man, so-called Easter. That's what they call it. But it's Ishtar. Because Ishtar is the god of fertility, man. By celebrating Easter, you celebrating a false god. You worshiping a false god, right? By getting the eggs and doing the egg hunts and all this stuff, man. You celebrating a false god. You worshiping a false god. Thou shalt have no other gods before me, right? And you call it Resurrection Sunday. That's what they call it. But really, it ain't when Christ resurrected, man. Christ didn't resurrect on Resurrection Sunday because it was 3 days. Passover come on Thursday this year. So y'all got it right once. That would be 3 days. Because it's Thursday, then it's Friday, then it's Saturday. Okay, it makes sense. But nah, y'all got it wrong most of the time, man. Because if Passover come on a Saturday, it's still Resurrection Sunday. He died on Saturday and raised on Sunday every single time? How it happened like that every single time? It's not how it works, man. Y'all got it all mixed up, man. Y'all worshiping a false god. And by doing these, getting the egg hunts, man, doing that egg is literally a sign that you sacrificing to Ishtar, man. I know this one game is, let me think. It's Assassin's Creed, the new one that just dropped, man. In that game, you gotta give sacrifices to their shrines. What's they sacrifice? You give it an egg, man. That's a form of sacrifice in feudal Japan, man. And Babylon or America, they adapt the different ways from the different places, man. That's why the Bible call it Babylon the Great, right? Because Babylon, they are full of confusion, man.
That's right.
They took Christmas from the Germans and all this other stuff, man. Right? They took the caste system from the Japanese and I'm just talking some bull stuff, man. I don't know exactly what it is, man. But I know like the Senate and the House of Representatives, that's straight from ancient Rome, man. It's a bunch of different things that they took and they ran with it, man. Right? And that's what they continually do, man. Right? The days of the week, man. And they say, oh, Sunday is the Lord's Day, man. That's directly from the Romans, man. Right? And not even the Romans, man. During the time of the Renaissance, man. When they gave us the Gregorian calendar, man, and they said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? When they gave us January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, when they gave us that, they giving us names of other gods, man. Monday, Moon Day. Tuesday, I don't know what Tuesday is. Wednesday, I don't know what Wednesday is. Thursday is Thursday. Friday is Freya's Day. Saturday is Saturn's Day. Sunday is Sunday. It's the sun's day. And Sunday is going into sun worshiping. Saturday is going into Saturn worshiping, man. Right? Friday is going into worshiping Freya, who they would call the Greek god, man. She was Thor's father, whoever it is, man. I don't know his name. But that's literally her husband, man. She the husband of the Greek god. Or one of the Greek gods, because they had many gods, man. And now you saying January, Janus. I don't know all of them, man. But it's a lot of different names of gods that they put in these titles of these days and these months, right? And then they got China and Japan or whatever it is, one of them two. Right? So they got in China or Japan, I think it's China, they got the year of the monkey, the year of the dragon, the year of the rabbit, right? The year of the snake, right? We might be in the year of the snake right now, man. Because you can see that wickedness is running wild out here, man. So it say, come out of her that ye be not partakers of her sins, man. Don't fall victim to this system, man. Come into the knowledge and understanding, man. Come out of her, my people, that you receive not of her plagues. Keep on going.
And that ye receive not of her plagues.
And that we receive not of her plagues. Right, go ahead.
For her sins have reached into heaven.
It says that Babylon's sin reached into heaven, man. Right? And it's annoying the Most High, man. Right? The Most High, he is annoyed with this place, man. That's why we seeing that America ain't able to run in and bully Iran no more, man. And bully these other countries. They running out of weaponry, man. How America running out of the weaponry, man? Because they done played bullying all these nations. And now nobody willing to trade with them no more. Nobody willing to deal with them no more, man. Right? But they still able to do their little dealings. But now Iran about to have the almighty dollar, man, or China. In order to buy oil now, man, you need yuan, which is Chinese currency. Right? America gonna have to go to China to get oil. They gonna have to exchange the American dollars for Chinese dollars. But now America is in debt. They've been in debt to China, man. They've been in debt. So how you gonna? Oh, we want to exchange some money. Pay us back. How they gonna get oil, man? How's America gonna survive, man?
Right.
It said that its time is up. That's what the signs of the world is showing you, man.
Right.
Right? The time is up, man. They ain't got too much more time to keep on going like this. Keep on going, brother.
And God hath remembered her iniquity.
God remembering this, right? Go ahead.
Reward her even as she rewarded you.
So we gonna give reward unto Babylon as they gave unto us. Or the Most High gonna let the other nations reward her even as they rewarded her. Right? Because America ain't gonna be destroyed directly by the Most High. Yes, fire gonna rain down from the heavens, but the other nations, they gonna come and destroy this place, man.
Right.
Every nation that took allegiance with America, they gonna come and they gonna go against America, man. right? And then there's still going to be some allies that's going to be hand in hand with America, like Israel and like some of the European nations, right? But all these other nations, man, they not going to be buddy-buddy with America, man, right? You already seeing China, Russia, Iran, right? Venezuela, right? It's a lot of nations that's coming up against America, man. Canada, man. Canada, we have, I was watching a video on YouTube, man, or Facebook, and they was talking about why would America put tariffs on Canada?
We have free tariffs.
We have free trade agreement, the North American Free Trade Agreement. They taught us about this in school, NAFTA.
They even upgraded in the Mexico tour like in
Right.
2012 or something.
And we have free trade. They wasn't charging us nothing to trade with them, except for what we pay for lumber and stuff like that. And Trump came in office and he like, yeah, we gonna put tariffs on Canada. We gonna put tariffs on China, tariffs on Iran, tariffs on everywhere.
But one thing with Trump is, this is nothing that he wants to do. He keeps saying, oh, they told me this. Oh, they told me to.
Nah, Trump wanted to do this. Trump be he like the modern day boss,
He
man.
getting paid for all this.
Right, but we gotta think of Trump like a boss, man. He put the blame on the servants, man. He put the blame on the people around him. Like when your boss is in trouble, people like, oh yeah, we're gonna write them up. Like when I was working at Target back in 2018, 2019, man, I was a supervisor, man. And my boss, they was giving us all this goods and stuff, and we wasn't able to handle it at Target, man. Right? And then they put the blame on me as a supervisor when it should have been on management, man. I'm upper management, but I'm not higher level management, man. So they put it on the lesser management. Cause yeah, you the one that's supposed to make sure we could get the millions of items of merchandise in every week, man.
That don't even work when they saying it to you.
Right.
Other bosses gonna look at them and see right through it.
Right. And the crazy part is, man, they put the blame on me when they was the ones that was at blame, man. Why y'all keep on accepting all these goods when you ain't got the staff to put it out? And for a little while after I left the company, man, I was like, look, y'all, I left and y'all still in deep water, man. Right? Now I don't gotta touch a damn merchandise a day in my life, man. Cause the Lord blessed me with something easy, man. I go to my job and it feel like I'm resting all day, man. So this how Trump was operating, man. He put the blame on other people, man, and he still will, man. That's what he was doing when he was getting sued, right? Oh, that ain't my fault. It's this, and now he got what, hundreds of felonies or 34 felonies, something like that, man. This dude got felonies running the country, man. And that's what y'all voted in. He was a felon before y'all voted him in, man. How y'all voting a felon into the country, man? And then felons can't even vote, right? What sense do that make? He can run the country, but he can't vote. Come on, man. This is America. It's an ass-backward society, man. Y'all don't think before y'all cast your vote. And then, honestly, if y'all would have had Kamala in here, it would have been worse for blacks. Now y'all voted for the man who made it worse for y'all. Because Kamala would have put policies to keep black people in prison how she was doing in California. With her crime bill in California, man, she locked up thousands, if not millions of black people, man. But y'all wanted Donald Trump. And y'all was like, oh, he's the lesser of two evils. No, the hell he wasn't. Y'all had two of the same evil, man. It was two different devils wearing the same horns, man. Right? So y'all just chose of the devil that looked more like y'all. Y'all ain't want this Indian devil, man. Right? Y'all ain't want the Guyanese Indian damn woman, man.
Yeah, I saw something today. I read something today that said, I didn't know we was in a shutdown.
Oh, the government?
Yeah, we're in a shutdown.
Damn.
And only people getting paid. TSA ain't getting paid.
Oh, damn.
So they've been quitting. Guess who they called there?
ICE.
They
Yeah.
call ICE in. ICE is getting paid. They got the TSA worker training the ICE workers.
And then lines at the airports as long as hell.
The TSA workers
That's crazy.
that do choose to come in, they ain't getting paid.
And it's crazy.
Trump passed it down for them to get some money.
I don't think so, not yet.
But that's crazy, man, because these airlines make millions and millions of dollars off of flights. You can't pay the workers in the airports.
Right.
That don't make no sense, man.
And the safety. Look at the first day he shut it down, the people stopped coming. They had that plane crash.
Oh, word?
Yeah, that plane crashed into the fire truck on the runway, killed I think 2 people died, but 150 was injured. The pilots died.
Damn. And it's just how I operate, man. And then with the that's the same thing that was happening with when they canceled DEA, man. Now you got people who losing their jobs and all these planes was crashing, man. It's not a coincidence, man. You just this dude, man. He not the best, man.
Listen, they said the Trump family then made 900 million.
Oh, I thought he went from I thought he made $3 billion.
I think it's a couple billion.
He made $3 billion in his time as president.
Yeah, I think it was, but
he didn't got rich off of this, man.
But our debt, they said our debt did almost double.
Right.
In less than a year.
Come on, man.
The national debt, not our national debt.
That's crazy. And the national debt was at $9 trillion a couple years ago, man. So only imagine how much more that is now, man. We owe the Decepticons, man. Right? Keep on going in this though. Did your phone just crack?
Nah,
Oh,
it's been
okay.
like that.
Okay.
Reward her even as she rewarded you.
So let's say reward America even if she rewarded you, right? And Babylon ain't just America. Babylon going to Europe and all this stuff, but Babylon focus is going to be America, right? Go ahead.
And double onto her double according to her words.
So it says double unto her double according to her works. Meaning what she did, she going to get double. So America, man, they didn't went into these countries bombing and shooting and killing and all this stuff, man. Right? Thinking they doing good for economies and corrupting economies, man. Folding economies, collapsing. That's the word I'm looking for. Economies, man. America did this, man. What do you think gonna happen to America? This is what's happening. We seeing it today, man. Right? They trying to go in Iran and they can't do nothing.
Right.
And now they don't want the men to go. Or now the men don't want to go to war no more. So what they trying to do? They trying to do a waiver for marijuana for soldiers, and then they trying to raise up the draft age to 42. So now you're gonna get not just young men. You're gonna get old men, cause nobody gonna sign up for the army, man.
They ain't drafting no Israel.
Right, and we not going. They gonna think they gonna have us, man. And like I was saying last week, I think it was, man. This gonna be the reason why they start casting us into prison as Israelites, man. Cause Israelites not gonna fight in a war against our Lord and Savior, man.
That's right.
Right, we know when the World War III kick off, man. That's when Christ coming soon, man. The third woe is coming quickly, man. This is when Christ gonna be on the scene, man. And when Christ come on the scene, we gotta be expecting that Israelites gonna be right behind him pretty soon after that. He gonna go and deal with the heads of nations, and then after that we going to the Holy Land, and then we gonna get that spirit, man. We gonna get that spirit to go start killing and putting these people to death, man.
That's right.
Right? That's not no just talk of the Bible, man. That's actual factuals. That's what's gonna happen. With the hand of Israel, the Lord gonna destroy these nations, man. Right? So keep on going.
In the cup which she has filled, filled to her double.
So what she filled, man, she getting doubled, man.
Right.
Because America done went in all these countries saying, here, use my currency. Here, you gotta use this. Here, to trade, the American dollar is the one that you want to use, man. That's what they was doing, man. And now what is China doing, man? Now what is all these other nations doing? They say, oh, in order to do this, you gotta use this. Right? We basically seeing the beginning of the end, man. Because all this stuff in Revelation, man, all this stuff in Matthew, man, it's happening. It's happening and it's coming to pass. like it's just some, oh, this a coincidence. Oh, nah, man, this is spiritual. This how we know that the Lord ain't the words of the Lord don't come back void, man. Right? Because all these things is coming to pass. We got to understand that our time in this place is limited, man. The days is numbered, man. We might have a month, we might have 2 months, we might have a year. Who knows, man? We might have 5 years. I'm just shortchanging it, man. Because I don't know the day or the time or the hour, man. Nobody know the day or the time or the hour, but if you look and you see, you'll think like, oh, it ain't even a year left in this place, man. America, they done got into battle with Iran. China just went and attacked, or they surrounded Taiwan, right? Ukraine and Russia been in battle. I actually seen a video where they took a drone and they went in the back of an army tanker of a Ukrainian truck, man. And then what was U.S. doing? They was funding Ukraine.
So we paying for like.
They was funding Taiwan. They was funding Israel.
We got to shut down.
Right, and we got a government shutdown. And that's why the national debt tripled or doubled. Because Donald Trump want to pay Ukraine. And actually, that wasn't even Donald Trump. That was Biden. And Trump didn't end it. Trump just kept on funneling to their pockets. But Trump at the beginning, he was little brother in Ukraine, man. He was like, yeah, y'all want some money, y'all got to do this. Y'all got to do that.
Trump said he just gonna keep adding a little bit of gas.
Right.
The gas, he's like, it ain't gonna hurt him.
Right, and that's crazy, man.
It ain't gonna hurt the American people. It's for the greater good.
And the crazy part is, man, now we look at where we at, man. I wouldn't be surprised if in like 3-4 weeks, man, in New York State, gas is like $5, man.
It's already hitting us.
Right, and then some places in New York State, it's like that, man. We lucky in Niagara Falls, man. And in Buffalo, we looking at $3.50, man. Maybe $3.75.
I seen $4.
You seen $4?
$3.99.
Come on. Right, the casino got $3.33. That's what I paid today, man. And I actually paid, I ain't gonna, never mind. I ain't gonna say nothing about that. But hey, man, it's just, we just seeing, man, America, they getting what they giving. Like I think it was Drake, or it might have been Big Sean and Bless. They said, Bless, you get what you give, right? You gonna get what you give. You giving, you reaping what you sowing, right? That's what we seeing in these days, man. America, but they gonna get it double, right? Worse, right? Keep on going. And then they want to have some King's protest, man, right? Go ahead.
How much she has glorified herself. And lived deliciously.
So how much she lived deliciously, man? America was good, man. Now we look everywhere, man. Right? And this Friday right here is a reminder, man, that America was at the glory years a couple years ago, man. This whole, you can probably see it, but this whole plaza right here, man, ain't got not a business open, man. Right? Right. And then we look at my city, Niagara Falls, man. We look at Main Street in Niagara Falls. There was actually a video that's circulating on Facebook where they just taking a video of Main Street in Niagara Falls. This is supposed to be the main street in our city, man, and not a business is open. You got 2 businesses open and a police station on the main street, right? How she lived it deliciously. In the 70s, man, this place was booming.
90s, I remember.
Right, in the 90s it was booming, man. And then in 30 years, man, look at where we at.
Like this place here, we need a supermarket. Nobody's going to
Right.
heaven. Nobody's going to heaven.
Right. And what's the point of having 2 churches right next to each other? Y'all literally competing with each other. Ain't the message the same? Why you need 2 buildings next to each other, man? Right? But that's how it worked, man. Everybody gotta get their bread, right? Come on, it's getting real cold out here. We about done. Let me get John 17:17.